Okay, so you coded the win, and now this is part four. We're going to code the rules for what happens when my blue player touches the pink walls. Now, you can have any rule that you want. Remember, our objective is to reach the green square. This is an interactive game that uses the arrow keys or the WASD keys to move. And we just have to have some rules. Now, right now, my game lets me just go right through the pink walls, and that means it's not much of a maze. It's just kind of an exercise in using the arrows. So what I'd like to do is make something happen so that I actually can't go through the wall, the pink walls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually duplicate this set of scripts because it just makes it way easier for me to duplicate it. And I'm going to take all these things out. Okay, so I'm going to say when green flag clicked, forever if touching color something. So forever if touching color, but we want to change the color to pink. And it's going to be exactly the color of the wall. So you're going to use the dropper tool again. Okay, so forever if touching color pink, then something. So it depends on what you want to have for your rule here. So I'm going to have a rule where I'm just going to back up, or maybe I'm going to go back to the starting position when I touch the pink part. So what I'm going to do is if touching color pink, then I'm going to go back to that start position. And because I have that start position already coded in here, um, you can see it's in the start position. I can just drag out that motion block. So whenever I touch that pink, it should go back to the starting position. All right. Okay, so that means your game is really done. In its most basic form. So then your job right now is just to test it out. So you click the green flag and you bring your little guy all the way through. I'm going to touch the pink wall just to test it out. And then I bring him all the way through. Sorry, you have to watch me do my whole maze. Should have just paused it. Yay! Okay, and you saw my player backs off just a little bit so it doesn't keep playing that sound over and over and over again. You do not have to do that. You could also have something else occur when you get to the green square. You could also have something else occur when you touch the um, pink bar, like maybe your player would change color. You could do if touching color the pink, then change color effect by whatever. You could change the pixelate effect. You could do whatever you want. The rules are yours. This is your game. The only thing is your code needs to work perfectly, and you need to be able to bring your player to the end, but something has to happen at the end, and there needs to have a rule for when you touch the walls. Notice I didn't say which rule it has to be. You can make up your own rule. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to click the share button, and you want to make sure that you click add to studio, and you're going to add your project to the studio with your class name on it. I have a lot of studios here, so you're going to find either 3B games or 3A games, mazes, and other stuff. And you're going to add that to the um, studio and make sure you put instructions on how to play the game. Click the green flag to play. Use the arrow keys or whatever keys you coded, arrow keys, to move the blue dot to the green square to win. Okay, and that's really all you need to have. Just make sure you have instructions, and then your project in its most basic form is done. What I'm going to do now in the next video in part 5 is you're going to learn how to add treasures that you can collect points. So we're going to add a variable and we're going to add some more space. Okay, right. That's it for this video.